Time Living, where we're talking about theme parks. We're going to be doing the do's and don'ts, the tips and tricks, and how to navigate everything.
So if you live in Orlando and you don't work at any of these theme parks, as a college student, get an annual pass. It's worth it. Trust us.
So worth it.
100% worth it.
They're like some. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Sometimes they're like $400, $500, but you go 4 times and you've paid for it, and you're definitely gonna want to go more than that.
And it's not only that, but you also get like free parking and discounts on food and merchandise as well. So,
or you could just
Hashtag
get
worth
a
it.
job there. Get in for free.
What guys?
On our first episode, we actually visited Universal Orlando Resort, and we went to some of our favorite attractions in the parks. For example, mine's actually the horror makeup show, and I think that's probably my favorite because it's not really what you expect it to be. Halloween's like my favorite holiday ever.
Jen.
Age of Jen, yeah. Well, we're touring it, so kind of fast. It's very informational, and it's actually really, really funny. And I took my mom actually last weekend for the first time
To Universal?
to Universal for the first
That's so
time.
fun!
And I really, really wanted to show her this show because it's my favorite. And she was like, I don't know, like I'm not into that kind of stuff. And like she was freaking out, but oh my, she was in the chair like next to me crying
That's
of
amazing.
laughter because she really liked it. Yeah.
Ariel, what was your favorite part?
My favorite attraction at Universal is the Mummy. I love it's the indoor roller coaster, and it's just so much fun. I don't even know what it
It's
is.
like been rated the #1 best dark ride, and that was my dog.
It's just really fun. And there's this little story about, have you heard of this story? The ghost. There's a ghost in the Mummy. What used to be at the Mummy?
I don't know.
There was a ride that used to be at the Mummy, and this guy loved it. And when it got replaced by the Mummy, he wasn't happy about it, and he died. Not in the ride, but he just died. And so it said that he haunts the Mummy and haunts that ride. So they have to, when they come in, they have to say hello to him and
I have heard of that.
Yeah.
The only ghost I know about is the ghostly swoosh at the end.
Yes. This ride would have been a lot better if I got my cup of coffee.
Ghostly swoosh.
Yeah, got it.
What was your favorite, McAllister?
My favorite is the Harry Potter world. I like Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade. It's just all super, super magical.
What kind of things can you do in Harry Potter World?
One of my favorite things, you have the wand, and you actually get to do spells and that kind of stuff. I like the rides. I like being able to wear your house gear, and people are like, "Oh, go Hufflepuff. Oh, Boo Slytherin. Who likes them?"
Right, me. Would I be Ravenclaw?
You're the Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. I don't know which one, but
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
House
so
Red.
we're all different. Wow.
Diversity.
It's Christmas time here in Orlando, so everywhere there's Christmas lights, and this is the first year that Harry Potter's involved in the season.
It's all Christmas. It's amazing.
Yeah. So London is full of Christmas lights, and then they do a Christmas show on the castle in Harry Potter, and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of the do's and don'ts of going to a theme park, doesn't matter if it's Universal or Disney or anything like that, is make sure you always bring a small backpack. They're going to check every single pocket when you go in for safety, so the bigger the bag, the longer it's going to take for you to get into the park. And then also bring a water bottle. That way you can get water in the park and you don't have to pay for anything.
Another thing, though, touching on water, is if you go to any quick service restaurants, I know Disney does the bigger cups, you can just walk right up and say, oh, I want an ice water. Yeah, you get it for free, and you can just drink your water and then throw it out if you don't want to lug around an actual water bottle all day either.
Yep.
So.
And also free, bring your own snacks, because you're going to get hungry. You don't want to pay $5 for a popcorn, unless you really want to, because you know it's really good. But if you don't want to, bring your own snacks. They let you bring anything in. So
It's perfect for when you're waiting in line, or you don't want the big meal yet. Just bring stuff.
my favorite snack is the little applesauce go-go squeeze things.
Oh my god. So old.
That's what they feed the butterflies in Epcot, fun fact.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm a butterfly.
If you're a 5-year-old child or McAllister, these are perfect.
Not sponsored by go-go.
Not sponsored. I always like to bring a small umbrella because this is Florida, hello, and the weather's untrustworthy almost 100% of the time. So just bring something like a small thing just so you're prepared, or like a jacket.
Yeah, my mom does. She'll pack an extra poncho.
Yeah.
Because that's lightweight.
Buy the $8 poncho.
Yeah,
I might have like 7 of them because I always forget it.
Yeah.
But everybody wears them. You almost look stupid if you're not in a poncho. So just be a part of the theme park life and buy the poncho.
Be a trash person.
Be a trash bag.
Just bring the necessities, what you need. Your wallet, snacks,
Phone charger.
Yeah, that was. Pack light, because if you're going to be spending all day there, you don't want to be lugging around a huge bag.
Stuff you should not bring. I know Disney's like highly against bringing selfie sticks because there had been some incidents supposedly.
Falling off rides and hitting people.
Yeah, as far as I know, Universal you can actually bring them in.
Yeah, you can.
Well, because Universal you can use lockers.
That's the thing.
Disney doesn't have that. So there's kind of your difference right there.
Yeah. Another thing, going back to the snacks, you don't want to bring anything that melts.
Chocolate, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Again, Florida,
hot, gross.
There, done. You moved to Orlando, so
welcome.
Have fun, enjoy it.
Next is what to wear. I like to wear something comfortable. Preferably something you're comfortable sweating in, because it is hot outside. So I choose comfort.
On the other hand.
Yeah, I choose comfort over cute, but
nope. No. Cute all the way. It depends. Like for me personally, it depends on like what park I'm going to, because I have to fit the theme of that particular park. Like comfort's not as big of an issue, is because I'm like comfortable with the parks itself, and then I'm also not usually there for the entire day. No. I'll either do the first half of the day and leave after the parade, or
you go there to get a picture of the purple wall and then you go home and you Instagram it 3 hours later. That's the life you're gonna get to live in Orlando. So something that I personally am like super obsessed with and I almost wear every single time I go to the park is a nice little pair of Mickey ears. I coordinate with my outfits and where I'm going and what I'm doing, and but that's something that's super fun to get into. I get them from Disney, but I also get them from like small shops, so Etsy shops, anything on Instagram. I know she gets a lot of her clothes from Instagram and those little small shops.
My Disney shirts I hardly ever get from the parks themselves. I get them like through friends who make clothes or like small shops.
Support small businesses.
Yes, that's right.
And us, our Patreon.
If you are going to wear Disney themed clothes or Universal themed clothes, wear it at the right
Wear
park.
at Disney or
Don't wear clothes from the opposing park. You're not funny.
No, nobody appreciates it.
No, it's not funny.
Don't wear your ears to Universal.
Don't do it.
Don't wear your Disney vacation shirts to Universal.
Don't do it.
Don't wear your Jimmy Fallon shirt in front of the castle.
We're judging you.
Yeah.
So, some tips and tricks. These are more for Disney, the Disney parks. One of my favorite things, at the end of the night, everyone goes to the monorail to go back to the parking lot. Everyone takes the express monorail. But you can take the resort monorail back to the parking lot. It does stop at the parking lot.
Second stop.
It's a second stop.
Something else is like, I'll be sitting in my apartment and I'm like, oh, there's a fast pass for Fantasmic tonight. That's in an hour. Let's go. Just always check your My Disney Experience app, which you should get if you don't have it, to always look for fast passes because they pop up randomly.
Another thing, like my biggest pet peeve, one of my biggest pet peeves at the parks is it's okay if you don't know where you're going yet and you want to look at your map, but don't stop in the middle of the walkway when there's people behind you trying to get where they're trying to be. Just like move to the side. Another big pet peeve of mine too is like for parades, either park, if you are sitting there waiting for the 5 o'clock parade, and if you were in the middle or the end of the parade route itself, don't expect it to be there in front of you at 5 o'clock. If they're stepping off for the route on the opposite end of the park. Like that's just, please don't be that person.
So like just for your information, at Disney World, Main Street is the end of the parade route.
Yeah.
So that 3 o'clock parade will not be there at 3 o'clock. It'll be there at about 3:20.
Yeah.
So it's really great if you have a pass or you can get into the parks at any time you want. We suggest either going really, really early or going really late at like later in the night. That way you kind of miss that like really busy, crazy time. And it's not too crazy hot. It's not, you know, it's a good time.
So Lace is going to talk about characters.
Oh, okay.
If you are going to meet a character, I suggest like preparing like a cute question.
Yeah.
You know? If you're going to go see Tiana, just be like, oh, where's Naveen? Or like
Definitely, before meeting the character, know their story, so that way you can prepare a question. And then, even if you aren't good, like talking wise, they will do the work.
Yeah,
They
for
do.
you.
They will ask you
That's their
questions.
job. And then maybe think of a cute pose you guys want to do together
Yeah.
for your picture, which is kind of the reason why you're in line.
Alright, so I think that about wraps it up with our theme park episode.
Yep. If you have anything you want to add or any tips or tricks that we didn't mention, we'd love to hear you. So comment down below if you want.
Catch you later, audience dudes!
No, it's too
Trigger!
Bye, gal pals! See you next time on the next episode of O-Town Living.
Bye. Adios.
Is that my dog again?
Brother!